Today is going to be quite a bit of an interesting day for me. I tried to come here yesterday, but the park never opened because of the weather all day. And so today is kind of like my, I guess, redemption visit because the park never opened. And also, what else makes this interesting is that as of when I'm recording this past Tuesday, I got my wisdom teeth removed. So this will be my first time on a coaster after that was done. So I wonder how much they'll rattle me around, which I'm curious to find out how that'll actually hold up. So let's go in and have a good day and see if we don't get rattled up too bad. They finally got that pathway down there opened up, so now I'll have easier access from down by Boomerang up to Screaming Eagle, which is nice. And I also saw this thing testing. Catwoman Whip finally testing now, so let's start out the day like I usually do and try and get first train of the day all to myself on Screaming Eagle. Well, first coaster after my wisdom teeth removal. Let's see how this goes. Just started off my day with two back-to-back Zen rides on Screaming Eagle, and here's the million-dollar question. Did my mouth in any way get beaten up at all? It did not. That was so smooth, but then again, I was in the front row, which is where I usually ride this coaster, especially at the start of the day. So I think if I rode the back, it might have been rougher, but I didn't feel like taking that chance right now. So I started off with two Zen rides on this ride in the front row. And I don't think Boss is open yet, so I might be heading down to Justice League and then Freeze, and I'll check back up later. Made it to the Boss's entrance. Let's see if it's open. And then, oh, I can already see the entrance right there. It's not. So I guess let's go this way then. We got Excalibur going. First time I've seen it run all season. That was number 683. I am not sure if 700 is on the table for today or not, because I bet if I came here yesterday and the park was open, it would have been dead, and so I would have easily have maxed it out, possibly up to 700. But because it wasn't open yesterday, I wasn't able to do that. If I don't get it today, I'll probably be able to get it if I come to the Power Hours event, which you may or may not be seeing a vlog from that. I mean, I haven't decided if I'll be able to come here yet or not, but if so, I might. If I don't hit 700 today, I'll be hitting it for sure during the Power Hours event if I come. Otherwise, it'll be the trip after. But for now, let's go ride Mr. Freeze. And then hopefully Boss will be open fairly soon. But that's not important for the time being, so let's go ride Freeze instead for now. Eagle wasn't too bad on my mouth necessarily, so I wonder if Freeze will be the same. Hopefully it is, because I would hate to get messed up on this ride and then not be able to ride any other coasters for the rest of the day. Like, especially if Boss opens later, I gotta make sure to get on that. So hopefully Freeze doesn't mess me up, but I'll have to see if it actually does once we get on, which, if anything, I think it's a little smoother than Screaming Eagle, and if Screaming Eagle didn't bother me, then I don't see why Freeze should be an issue. So let's go and investigate it. It's a walk-on, it looks like. You guys want to count down? That was quite intense for sure. Not necessarily on my mouth or my teeth necessarily, but on my head. Like, the positives on that thing were insane. Like, oh my gosh. Like, especially at the bottom of the spike where it, I mean, just, that part always gets me, especially on the return trip. And then it just, taking that overbank at breakneck speed is insane as always. So now I'm gonna go back to Justice League in a few minutes, do that again, and then go check, see if Boss is gonna open soon or not, because I haven't heard it testing yet, but maybe it has been testing to my knowledge, I just haven't heard it running. So I'll go up to Boss in a bit. That was number 684. Now to go back up to the boss and see if it'll be opening soon. Otherwise, I'll figure out something else to do while I'm up there. So let's head up this direction to the back of the park, and maybe I could just spend a little time, I don't know, just getting some shots of Mr. Freeze or something in the meantime. So let's keep doing that for now, I guess. You guys can kind of see Catwoman going over there. They're testing it right now. So that's exciting for those who are actually excited to ride it, I guess you could say. I am not one of them. Boss is still down, so I guess back to Justice League, I suppose, because I got quite a ways to go if I want to get up to 700 by the end of the next two visits. So let's keep going. Doing another check over at Boss now that I've done a couple laps of Justice League, and if it's still not open, I think I'm just gonna go start working my way around the park and getting some pictures or videos of these coasters going. So, and it looks like we got Freeze coming out here, and I don't know if it's gonna roll back or not. Let's see what happens here. And it'll come out just like it's done here. There it goes. That's over. So let's go check Boss House, see if they got it back open yet, or at least open for the day. 'Cause I don't think it's been open as of now. So let's keep checking this thing out. Just made it back to the Boss, and I saw that they had one of the trains for this ride sitting on the final brakes with nobody in it, so that might be a sign they're maybe gonna start testing it soon, but I really don't know. It looks like they're doing their safety rides now, so hopefully this will be open fairly soon.
That's a pretty cool view.
It's only about a second game. Boss is ready for action. Let's do this. Man, seeing this view of the rides look till at mid-course never gets old, no matter how many times I see it.
I've never been on Mr. Freeze. I've been there. Train coop.
Boss was my biggest concern for rides that would mess me up after my wisdom teeth removal, but that was not the case. It was running very well, and as always, it was awesome. But I will say it was quite windy on my ride, especially in the second half. Like that air temp hill right next to the station, it felt like it was going really slow over that hill, which, I mean, it is first train of the day, so that's not too surprising, but that was something that stood out to me. Just realized I got first ride today on Boss, Screaming Eagle, and Justice League, because when I got to Justice League earlier, the ride had just opened for the day, so that was kind of convenient that I got there at the right time. So it's a good thing I did 2 laps on Screaming Eagle. And that technically means the only ride that I have not gotten first ride of the day on as of now was Mr. Freeze. And so now I'm gonna catch the train here in the back of the park, do a lap on it, and then catch the train and then get off it back up here in the back station. Then go ride Boss again, since I usually ride that at least twice a visit. So we're gonna do that right now since we're here. Our engineers just released some excess speed from the boilers while preventing the elevator. Please remember 6 lines to slow 3 cars. We will definitely get this throughout the park. Please take your park out as the in the nearest area. This overview of the younger guests, we would like to remind you of our Kids Swap program.
To our right in ice blue, and Mr. Freeze is located on an island surrounded by Thunder River, 7 acres of man-made whitewater rapids. Yeah, it's pretty good. The worst part is walking up there. The red one.
I knew exactly when Boss was gonna come up through the first turnaround in that clip you guys saw, and there goes the last one over there, and it's gone. But anyway, as I was saying, I heard the sound that it makes when it goes over the second part of the double down. It's a loud clicking sound, and you'll hear a clip of it going over that. Actually, you'll see one in just a second. I'm importing it right now. So as you guys just heard, that was the sound it makes whenever it goes over that drop, second part of the double down. And when I heard that, I knew exactly it was coming up to the first turnaround soon after, so I immediately aimed up there and started filming, and sure enough, there it goes. So that was pretty cool, that I knew exactly when it was coming. So now I'm gonna go back to Boss and ride it for a second time, and then I'll go back to getting some more pictures and videos of these coasters in a bit. And I do need to get back to Justice League if I want any shot of getting to 700 by the end of my next visit if possible. So I'm gonna do Boss, get some more shots, and then go back to Justice League for a bit. That was something else. I don't think it was quite as good as my first ride because I got semi-stapled on that last one, but it was still awesome. But if anything, even though I'm not getting as much airtime, I'm still able to appreciate this coaster's insane sense of speed, especially in the first half. So that was really nice. Now I think I'm going to go and I think ride Justice League again, and then I'll start working on my way around the park, filming some other coasters and stuff. Just maxed out Justice League again. Couldn't quite get a picture of the score this time because I was in the far right in the back of the vehicle, so that's hard to get a good shot of. So I wasn't able to get one this time, get a picture of it, but I still did it. So I am at, I believe last I checked I was like 688. I think. Yeah, because that was my 6th ride on today. I started at 682, so we're at 688. So I'm hoping to shoot for 690 at least. Like 690 to 695 is my ideal target range at least. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but that's what I'm trying to shoot for today. And if I get past it, that's fine, but I don't know if 700 will be on the table for today at least. So I'm gonna go ride Mr. Freeze now. I'm kind of considering doing backseat on it because I haven't done backseat in a few weeks. So I put that in front row earlier, so I feel like I might as well try backseat out. So I might go check it out and see which line is shorter. But the line for the front row being like way shorter than that of the back row, so I'm gonna ride in front because it's like significantly shorter. I'm literally looking at like, I don't know, 2 train weight or so for right now, which is pretty nice.
Launch sequence active. Arms down, head back.
Stay on.
that was crazy. That was just as intense, at least, if not even more intense than it was earlier this morning. And usually when I'm in the front row, coming out of the inverted top hat on the trip out, like getting pulled through it, I sometimes get some decent airtime because of how sunny it is. But this time, the airtime was wild. I literally got launched out of my seat coming out of the thing. I'm like, whoa! So that was really, really fun. And that might be something I'm coming back to for a third lap at the end of the day. I don't know, though. I haven't decided yet. But now I think I'm gonna start making my way around the park, especially over towards like Batman and stuff, getting some shots of it from over there, and then doing some other things like filming Ninja or something like that. So let's keep moving, because we don't have much time left. I think what I might do is ride Colossus first and then work my way towards the front of the park, because it's like right over around the corner, and I've only ridden that once this year, so I need to get on that. And plus it's really nice out, so it'll be nice to view the park from up there with this weather. Hopefully there's not a wasp in the car this time like there was back in April. Must you be in here, you stupid wasp? That was scary, having to ride that thing with a wasp in the car the whole time. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Design flaw moment. this would be a sick sign to have hanging on the wall of my room. Hopefully that I can get something like that Sunday, but I'm not sure that's the case. That was a much less stressful and overall more successful ride on Colossus because there was no wasp in the car for me to deal with, and I was able to get more coasters running as a result of it. So now I'm gonna head over towards Batman and Ninja, get some shots of that, and then honestly, probably go back to Justice League for the last bit of the night. But I do want to ride Boss one more time if possible. So let's figure that out as time goes on. We don't have much time. I think we have like under 2 hours or something like that before the park closes. So I'll have to double check the time and see how much time I got left, and then figure out what to do from there. I'm gonna try and do something a little bit ambitious. I just checked my ride count on Boss for the year and I am at 18. My goal is to hopefully get up to 20 and then get down to Justice League before 5 o'clock. It's about 4:30 right now, so we gotta get up to Boss, ride it twice, get down to Justice League and start marathoning it before 5 o'clock. So let's see if I can do it. This is gonna be tough, but I think I can do it. Wow, just wow. Those are two of the better rides I've had on it, probably my entire life, especially the first one. The first ride, holy moly, was it insane. Like, so much airtime, so fast, it was just so good. Oh man, I would be devastated if this thing gets RMC because this ride does not need it. It's so good in its current form. Like, it's smooth in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't think it is. I think it is smooth. I mean, sense of speed is good. Airtime is unbelievable. Best airtime in the park in my opinion. And it was just, oh my gosh. What else can be said about this ride? It's so underrated, to say the least. We're on the home stretch now. We're 10 away from number 700. Let's keep going. Already up to 70 laps on Justice League for 2022, and the park hasn't even been open for 2 months yet. It's been open for just over a month and a half, so that shows how addicted I am to this ride, I guess. But that's besides the point. I believe I'm at 692 on my last ride, so this next one I'm about to get right now will be 693, so let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see if we can get one more movement closer to oh no, I think I just missed it. Oh no. Dadgummit, I just barely missed. Dang it. Oh well, maybe next time. I fell just short of 695 max scores at the end tonight. I ended up with 694. So despite that minor inconvenience, I still had a really great day today. So glad that the coasters, especially Boss, didn't mess me up after I got my wisdom tooth out about a week ago. And for today's ride count, I managed 12 on Justice League, 4 on the Boss, 2 on Mr. Freeze and Screaming Eagle, 1 on Colossus, and a lap on the train. Today was just fabulous, and I should be hitting 700 if I come to the Power Hours event on Friday. But if I don't, then I'll definitely hit the next visit. If you aren't already subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so if you want to see more content just like this. And be sure to like this video and turn on the bell so you get notified for every time I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.